Let's hold it for 1 hour. What will happen? You are allowed to breathe in, but it's a command to breathe out or you break the system. You are allowed to make it. You are allowed to acquire. You are allowed to be rich. You are allowed to be blessed. But God's purpose for blessing you is so you can be a blessing. God's purpose for saving you is so you can be a savior. God's purpose for healing you is so you can be a healer. God's purpose for delivering you is so you can be a deliverer. God's purpose for making you wealthy is so you can become his distribution channel. He called Abraham, he said, come, I will make you great. I will bless you so you can be a blessing. Then he told him, in thee shall all the nations of the earth be blessed. I will use you to touch every nation. That means the capacity of blessing I'm going to pour in you cannot be contained in one corner. How many of you are ready for wealth of nations? You know, there are 4 layers of wealth. There is a level of not enough. You're always hungry, struggling. You're always in debt. That's not good. God didn't plan that for anybody, any believer. There is a level of just enough. That level, you can pay your bills. You don't have. That's not God's best. Then there is a level of more than enough. You now have more resources than you actually. How many rooms can a person sleep in a house? Is it not one? So, you live in a 26-room mansion. So what? You better provide accommodation for some people that don't have. Look for Lazarus. He's your neighbor. Even if he's BQ, give him. He said, no, I don't want him here. He will create security risk. Then go and build him his own BQ so you can be safe. I need to say it again. Good works does not only trigger the blessing for more productivity, more prosperity. Good works is what secures your wealth. If you're a company, you are making wealth from a community. Take a portion, even if it's 5%, keep investing it in that community. Be developing their youths. Be developing. Well, sometimes the ballet, the king, the roof is leaking. Be the one that will go and do it. Maybe even the one that will help finance his coronation. That is how you secure your wealth. You see, when you touch lives, you make more wealth. God will move you up. But not only that, you gain security for what you have acquired. When you hoard it, you are setting yourself up for a fall. It's Christianity that invented social responsibility. It's Christianity that brought all this. You don't command it, you teach it to people. And they live it. Then living it is what makes us light and salt on the earth. It said, let men see your good works, and they will glorify your Father that is in heaven. As we're getting ready to leave camp meeting, I want to hear each person here multiply by 100. Hundreds of lives that you touch in the next 12 months. A lot of life changed because you attended camp, because of you. Testimonies of lives that were altered because of you. If you leave and all this ends with you, you wasted your attendance here. If you, after watching all this from around the world, no life, no outlet, you wasted this whole thing. How many souls will be won because of you? How many poor people will get breathing space because of? You say, but I'm poor. When a poor start helping the poor, a higher hand lifts him out of poverty. That's why charity never frees the poor from poverty. It consolidates him in poverty. AIDS will never solve the problem of nations that are getting aid from abroad. That is not how to get a nation out of poverty. It's a remedial something to help people not to die.